Good day, everyone. You are once again welcome to Global Education Channel. This is a resource channel for human sustenance and development. Ishaladi is my name, and today I'm dealing with management. And management is essential in every sphere of life, beginning from the home, down to the office, down to the nation, the society in general. So management is quite important, quite essential. But what we do as leader managers, or even as workers, staff in the management team, is quite essential. So today, I'm going to talk about traits of an exemplified leader or worker. Traits of an exemplified leader or worker. What attributes, what characteristics, what should be the personality of a leader or of a worker that will make the work effective, efficient, and productive? Well, that is the main essence of an organization. Organization should be very effective, efficient, and productive. That is why today I want to deal with the topic of traits of an exemplified leader and worker. I'm going to describe a leader or a worker by the word traits and leader. When I want to describe a leader or a worker by the word traits, T stands for thoughtful. A leader or a worker is quite thoughtful, truthful, very truthful, transparent, no hidden agenda. Not only that, tolerant, should be able to tolerate things, tolerate situations, tolerate people. Temperate, not ill-tempered, but quite temperate. Trustworthy, a leader or a worker has to be trustworthy. An untrustworthy leader, an untrustworthy worker will not make the organization to produce expectedly, to be a trustworthy organization. So a leader or a worker needs to be trustworthy. Not only be trustworthy, should be a treasure, should be highly talented, either as a leader or as a worker in an organization. You are treasured since you are highly talented. Then I come to the next letter, which is R. R, it means such a leader or a worker is reasonable, very, very reasonable. Not only reasonable, revolutionary, bringing about good changes in the organization. It's reasonable, it's revolutionary, it's resilient, able to jump up to success even at any inkling of failure. It's able to jump up again, to rise up again, to succeed, to ensure that the goal of the organization is achieved. So it's resilient. Not only resilient, a leader or a worker should be reliable, quite reliable, very responsible. Come to the next letter, A. A leader or a worker of an organization, of a workplace, should be an accessible accessory and achiever. Accessible, reachable, accessory. Accessory are useful instruments, useful equipment. So it should be a leader or a worker should be an accessible accessory and achiever, goal achiever. Come to the next letter, I. A worker, a leader, manager, and the worker should be intelligent, insightful, able to see things beforehand, and be able to make good look into things that are necessary to be done in the organization. So it's insightful. Not only insightful, it's intelligent, it's insightful, it's initiative. Initiatives is able to bring about creation of things, creation of new things that will bring progress and development in the organization. Quite initiative and incisive. A leader or worker should be very incisive, should have clear understanding and ability of making decisions of important things that should take place in an organization. So it should be very incisive. I come to the next letter, T. Remember, I'm using the word traits to describe an exemplified leader and worker. So I come to T. T, transisting transformational teacher. A leader or a worker should be a transisting, just like a transistor, who moves our equipment to work, who drives our equipment to work. So a leader, a worker, should be a transitional and transformational teacher. Teacher who teaches, who trains, who transmits knowledge that are very essential for the development and progress of the organization or of the team. On to the next letter, which is S. Remember, I'm using the word traits to describe an exemplified leader or worker. So I come to S. Sensitive. A worker or a leader should be quite sensitive. Sensitive to situations, sensitive to people, sensitive to welfare of people, sensitive to the need of the organization or to the ongoings, the trends in the organization. So it should be a sensitive individual. Should be sensitive, should be sincere, and should be solution and success oriented, skillful servant. Solution and success oriented. Should always seek for solution to problems, to issues, to resolve issues in the organization. Should be success oriented, solution and success oriented, aiming at success, not only for himself, but even for the organization and for other hosters of the organization. So, a leader should be sensitive, sincere, solution and success oriented, skillful servant. Should be skillful, ability to do things systematically, ability to do things in order, ability to do it in an effective way that will bring about high production. And should be a servant, not somebody who is authoritative, somebody who will stand aloof, giving commands without participation, without any demonstration, without partaking. No, there should be participation. Even as the leader manager, you participate. That will encourage the staff. See our leader doing this, doing that. So it should be a skillful servant. Having described a leader and a worker with the word traits, I want to use the word leader again. Now I'm talking about leader, traits and of a leader. I want to use the word leader also to describe the leader and the worker. The first letter in leader is L. Should be loving, should be loyal, should be law-abiding, and should be laborious. Laborious lubricant. It's a lubricant in that he comforts, he consoles, is concerned about situation and welfare of the team, of the staff. The next letter is E. Energetic. A leader should be energetic, not sickly, not weak, not feeble, but very energetic. He should be an exemplary and enviable leader. He should be an exemplary and enviable leader. That is the kind of leader we want. So L, loving, loyal, law-abiding, laborious, lubricant, not lethargic. Should not be a lethargic person, either as a leader or as a worker. Should not be lethargic. So he should be energetic, exemplary, and enviable, and not an exactor. It's not an exactor. No. But it's very, very energetic, very exemplary, and very enviable. Come to the next letter. A. Amiable. A leader and a worker should be amiable, very friendly, very desirable. People love to get closer to such a leader, to such a worker. So amiable should be an amiable asset and advancing and achieving administrator. It should be an amiable asset for the organization, asset for the people, for the staff. Asset, it should be an asset, so an amiable asset and an advancing and achieving administrator. Sets to advance the organization, to advance the workers in their personal and their public life, to achieve the set goal, and to help every worker to achieve their goal in life. So it should be an amiable asset, advancing and achieving administrator. not an adamant leader or worker. Should not be an adamant. Adamant doesn't listen, doesn't care, takes no suggestion, very rigid. No, should not be an adamant administrator, leader, or worker. Okay, the next letter, D, decisive, very decisive. He's able to make decision, and he makes decision on time. Make a timely decision, doesn't delay decision. So it's decisive, either as a leader or as a worker. Not only decisive, dedicated, and diligent, very hardworking, very hardworking. Not only that, he is dependable. He's a dependable doer. He does. He works. He labors. So he's a dependable doer, not doleful. He's not a sadist. He's not a sadist. A worker or a leader shouldn't be doleful. Shouldn't be a sadist. Always sad. Always moody. No. Worker and a leader shouldn't have such quality. Then the next letter, E. Remember, I'm describing a leader and a worker of a workplace with the meaning of leader. So I come to E. It should be an excellent emancipator. Excellent emancipator. Able to bring people out of bondage or problems or issues that confront them, that made them to come to a crossroad in the process of working in the organization. So it's an emancipator. It's an emancipator. Excellent emancipator. Not an incuber. It's not an incuber who is not making people to come out of a problem. Rather, making things difficult to happen. It's making things difficult to happen. That is an incuber. The next letter is R in the word leader. R is rational. It's very rational. It takes rational decision. He thinks very well. He's a good thinker, critical thinker. Think very well before taking action, before doing things, before speaking. So he's rational. Not only rational, he's a reader. He's a reader. A leader, a worker reads. He reads ahead to know and to have more knowledge, to know more about what to be done in the organization. Not only a reader, he is very resourceful because he is rational, he is a reader. He becomes very resourceful, highly resourceful, because as a reader, R, that is resourceful. E, that is empowerment. A, that's advancement. And D, that is development. So when he reads, then he will be very resourceful. So a reader is rational, is a reader, is resourceful, and is a researcher. He makes research. When he reads, it's not getting clear, he makes more research. So he's a researcher and he's a risk taker. He takes risks in spite of situation. He takes risks in order to see that the organization or the team succeeds. So he's a risk taker and not a reckless person. It's not reckless. A leader is not reckless. A worker is not reckless. So a leader is described by the word traits and leader. With all these qualities, I want to ask you, what kind of leader or worker are you? Do you have this described attributes, described traits, described characteristics? Do you have them as you operate, as you work in your organization, among your team? Do you have these attributes? I want you to join me for more and clearer qualities on my LinkedIn for my reposts. I made various reports on leadership, styles, and on leader. My reports and write-ups will also give more light on expected attributes of a leader. So it's important that a leader and a worker must be an exemplified leader or worker. Thank you for listening. As you listen to this, as you watch this, the value of this kind of discussion is for us to examine our leadership or work habits and see how we are. Examine and evaluate ourselves and make adjustments, amendments where necessary in order to make our team and organization an achieving team, an achieving organization. Thank you. very much for watching. Remember to click the subscription button and the notification button and share with your friends. And don't forget, my next video clip will be coming up very soon. So remember to click the subscription and notification button and share with your friends. Thank you.